My research is in medieval literature, most especially Chaucer. Along with Susanna Fine at Kent State University, I'm editor of the Chaucer Review, a quarterly journal in medieval literature and literary studies in general. I'm also work on Chaucer on my own. I've edited 3 books on Chaucer. The first one was called Rebels and Rivals, The Contestive Spirit in the Canterbury Tales. The second one was on Chaucer's Parson's Tale, and coming out in the spring is a book called Chaucer Contemporary Approaches, which is an effort to give the state of Chaucer studies as it exists right now in America and in England, and where we think the Chaucer studies should be moving in the next decade and the beginning of the 21st century. My own scholarship tends to be writing about Chaucer. Most recently, I have an essay I've written on Chaucer and the contemporary Indonesian writer Pramoedya Nontotuer, who just died a few years ago, looking at how the same kinds of concepts can be looked at and discussed in a 14th century writer and a 20th century writer, and understanding this kind of cultural diversity across spiritual lines and across geographical lines as well as chronological lines. I've written a great deal on Chaucer, many essays. Eventually I'll have a book of my own. I sometimes work on other subjects. Originally I came to Eastern and studied as a student of comparative medieval literature, focusing on French literature. And so I've occasionally written on 12th century French writers, and I do some translations of work that's in French in the 14th century. That's most of what goes on in my life, and I hope that's helpful and that you'll come here and study with me.